Okay, so now we're moving on to our Cheers to the Ladies Who section, where we cheer dope people and dope shit. Listen, it's been a really fucking crazy week in the world.
It has.
But we cannot overlook the fact that even though there might not be a positive news story to talk about, what is positive is that we are all still here. We are pushing through. And so I'd love to hear just like one positive thing or one moment of like joy that you had, whether it was like something you ate or just something you watched that was funny. What was one good thing that happened this week for you?
I think for me it would be, and it's funny because as the week has gone on, this is like kind of deteriorated. But like I do have to cheers the fact that at the beginning of the week I started meditating, and like listening to some like Deepak Chopra,
my grandpa.
And all that stuff. So I was doing that at the beginning of the week. I have slipped up and not been consistent towards the end of the week. But I did feel better while I was doing it. I was like also like on my like I would pray in the morning, meditate, and then work out. So I was like on my self-love shit.
Yes. That morning routine shit.
And like I also just like need to keep the mentality of like, even if it's like you start the week off great and then like you don't necessarily follow through the rest of the week, tomorrow's a new day. And you get to start over clean slate. So.
And I just have to say that Juan's prayer and meditation is kicking ass because his third eye is like, and like his ideas, no, seriously, and like the ways in which his idea, right, like where that? No, his the way he's creating ideas and flowing and just like able to keep up workflows. It's been like as a creative partner, and like we've been with each other through each other's highs, lows, best times, worst times as creatives, and like you are hitting your prime in a way that like even, I'm like. Okay. I'm getting these texts and stuff, and I'm like, all right, and so it's something I think really to be acknowledged. So even when you did mention, I worked out, I haven't worked out again, it's almost like not that it doesn't matter because obviously like you do want to hold yourself accountable, but like I was what I really wanted to say was just like, but don't fucking beat yourself up to the point where you're gonna feel so bad you're not gonna get back up, because from where you were even last month, bitch, like that is a glow up. So do not undersell your glow up because this shit is going to leak into your own art, your personal, like all this, the glow is going to overflow into everything else. So don't even play yourself. Do not even play yourself. I'm so fucking proud of you.
I'm guilty of that. Of what do you say? Don't your glow up?
Oh, what is it? Don't undersell, but I don't even remember what the fuck I just said. Undersell.
Yeah. I'm guilty of that sometimes.
Yeah.
And that leads to like I'm thought about it now, like my joy moment of like giving myself just a little bit more recognition and like for my hard work, because I have been like, I call it like retraining again. Like I joined the new dance team and like the choreography is like a little bit out of my comfort zone. It's more hip hop. I'm more of a modern dance. Like that's more my strength. So we were learning like some new choreography on Thursday, and it was I felt like I didn't feel like how I felt like in the other rehearsals where I was just like, I don't know, a bitch is old. Like, I don't know. Like, I started feeling like Aunt Viv when she went to that audition.
but what happened? She killed it and she died after.
Exactly. but I gave myself a little recognition because I could feel my body. Like, I was like, because that week I went to like 3 other training classes, like back to back. So I was just like feeling the difference in my body, and I really felt that moment, and I was like, nah, bitch, like if you keep going, like, so I felt like really proud of myself because I had like a sprain, like I felt like I pulled something like 2 weeks ago, and that was about to like fucking get me mentally, because that's like the biggest thing, like worst thing you can do, like as a mover or athlete or whatever.
Right.
So I started getting scared. I'm like, damn, that's just gonna happen right when I'm starting like to train again, like. But I had a good moment of like gathering some choreography, and I felt good about it. So that was good, a good push through.
I love that, and I think it ties well into even for me. So like, ironically, like with my health, I always find any excuse to back out of whatever my health routine is. And this week for me, for those who follow me on IG, you saw this. There was a death in my family on Monday, and that Monday I was like, you know what? I have a feeling this is going to go down. Let me not work out, yada, yada, yada. And then like I worked out, ate a salad and everything. I didn't want to. I threw up the salad. I got sick. The class kicked my ass because we started. So I take boxing.
Yes.
And so like we started doing a lot more footwork and we started having like, we paired up, and it's the first time we've paired up in all my weeks going to chase each other in the ring like we were gonna hit each other.
Oh wow!
So like even though, but you know like the whole like, and you're going for rounds, and rounds go for 3 minutes each. And bitch, I never knew in my life how tired you can get in 3 minute intervals of
a
just
long
like
ass time.
And then we hit bags, and then we did ab work, and it was like an intense ass workout. And literally at the end of the workout, I was like, bleh, like I couldn't even.
Your body,
you know, and I was like, see, that's why I need to know. Maybe I'm not cut out for this health shit. Like, you know, and it's really wrong. But I think that it's so the cheers moment for myself is not even just the fact that I went and I did that, but that I like to push myself past my limits when it comes to work. When it comes to health, I'll put it aside. When it comes to my own self-love stuff, I'll put it aside. But yesterday and the day before, I had to cancel these recordings for Bronche. Like I had to reschedule 2 people, and it hurt my ego to the point. I'm sitting here right now. I could have canceled, and it would have been justified. My ego is so big, but I'm proud of myself for even allowing the 2 days in a row, you know, because you gotta just fucking, sometimes you just gotta listen to
relax.
Your body. Sometimes you gotta chill the fuck out.
Sit down.
Sometimes you gotta chill the fuck out. And, you know, and all
listen
things,
to
and
all of this.
listen to all of it. But all things considered, like, you know, I am proud that I can find the balance of pushing through and taking care of myself.
Yes.
So I'm excited to continue that journey.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank y'all for being
Sick
here.
and all.